Greetings, Cyberdogs and citizens of the Interbubs! This is ReNDoG coming at you from the Lush Mesa Biome in another episode of Minecraft Survival from the Hermitcraft server. In the previous episode, we were working on our village here in the Lush Mesa, and in this episode, my friends, we're going to do our best to get this project close to finished. And we're also going to be working on some of our unfinished buildings here in our Hillock base. Lots to do today, guys. I hope you are ready for some Minecraft action. We've got a couple of roofs to make. We've got a couple more buildings to build. And I've got some sweet-ass stuff to show you. As you guys can see, I've been hard at work on our little village buildings. And I think they're turning out real nice. Can't wait to show you what I've done, man. Let me get a sip of my beverage, and then we can get a cracking for today. Oh man, that is what I'm talking about. Delicious cold water straight from the fridge. It is very hot in England today, guys. It is early morning, but the sun is out. I am cooking in my real life Hermit project studio, and I am super amped for today, man. I'm in the mood for some Minecraft like nobody's business. And that's because I am really happy with the design that I have done here. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I've done in a second. But check it out, guys. Moses the Third, the pet rock, still alive and kicking. Very proud to say that I haven't killed it yet. I've just got back from the gravel pit strip mine to pick up our beacon. We're going to be installing the beacon in our beacon ruins today. And I also managed to pick up 23 diamonds. I couldn't resist, man. I just had to do some stripping while I was there. I was listening to some radio this morning and just doing some stripping, as you do. But yeah, check it out, man. Our Lush Mesa Biome village is looking freaking sweet. What's also sweet is that we have a brand new elytra course that is starting to run through our area here, looking real cool. Look at this, man. This is one of the obstacles that you have to fly past. You have to fly through this hole in the wall here that takes you all the way to the Brown District. In that direction, you got to fly through this cave network. Oh, baby, it is so awesome. I'll tell you what, guys. We will go try and do this elytra course at some point. Although I am pretty bad at precision elytra action, so I'm not sure how far I'll get. But it's looking freaking sweet, right? Loving it, man, loving it. But check it out, guys. I've been working really hard on our custom village design. Thank you guys so much for all of the comments in the previous episode. We were fiddling a little bit in the previous episode with using sandstone in this build, but a lot of you guys were saying that sandstone was just too bright. It was too much whiteness for the Lush Mesa biome. We've already got a whole bunch of sand around here. We've got sort of chunks of sand scattered around the mesa, and we didn't want to add too much white into the buildings themselves, or they stick out a little bit too much. I think that this particular design blends into the environment pretty nicely. Check it out, guys. It is basically just made out of red sandstone, and I've done a bit of block variation here. We got some cracked sandstone in here. You know, the walls have cracked up. I've changed the primary block to smooth sandstone, which is a suggestion made by one of you. I think that's absolutely awesome. And I've used white sandstone for the floor and for the roof instead. Also thrown a lantern in here for some light, and some light gray stained glass panes as our glass action here for the windows. Looking pretty damn sweet, right? This room, or this building over here, is the bed building, and I have also constructed another building just on the other side of the digestive tract creek, which is looking pretty cool too. I've got a couple more buildings to make, including the fishing hut. But you know, the more that I think about this fishing hut, the more that I get worried, because I kind of want the fishing hut to be made out of wood, but it's not going to really fit in with the rest of the village. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but check it out here, guys. There's another building in here looking very cool. And yeah, I like the way that it's turned out. I've added a little bit of foliage detail. I've added these little bushes on the outside next to the windows. I think that looks really cool, and I want to work a little bit more on the foliage around here. I want to find a flower that's going to look really good here, and I was thinking about adding some pot plants here too. I think that could be pretty freaking jazzy too, man. But today I want to work on this building over here and that building up there, and I want to install this beacon into our beacon ruins. There seemed to, the general consensus in the comments was that you guys really like this this ruin over here. I think it's a really great idea, and yeah, thank you guys so much for the feedback, man. I think we're going to keep it. I think it looks really great. What we're going to have to do, though, is try and get the beacon into this place, right? So I've got my beacon with 9 blocks of iron. I figured that we wouldn't make it like a full beacon. Making it a full beacon might be like a little bit overpowered, considering that what we're trying to do here is create a village that you might find in Minecraft, right? So I reckon just making a 9-block beacon is where we want to be be for this one. Basically, we would just want to get that beacon shining through the center of our ruins, because that's going to look really, really awesome. But guys, we've got lots to do in today's episode, man. I can't wait to start working on my base. It's been a while since we've been working on our base, and I have got some really, really cool ideas. Of course, that is the map room over there. It's been so long since we've worked on that. I don't know if you guys can even remember that that's the map room. But yeah, I want to finish off the roof of that, and I want to show you guys the tunnels that I've created. I don't think I've actually shown you guys that yet, so that's going to be pretty sweet. So check it out, guys. Beacon has been installed. Bam! It is shining into the sky. Very, very nice. And you know what? I'm going to throw a diamond in here. I'm so rich at the moment, guys. It really doesn't matter. And I think I want to add speed to this beacon. So boom, there we go. Now we got a little bit of speed around here, or we should do anyway. Yep, there we go. Very, very nice. I don't think we have a lot of range for the speed though, but that's okay. Now we can travel really fast through our little village. That is so awesome, man. Imagine in Minecraft coming across a village like this, and suddenly you get a speed boost and you see this beacon. Look at this. It's so freaking sweet, man. Oh, I love that. Yeah, baby. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. So let's carry on working on our village here. And it should be pretty easy to get these buildings up. I've already made 2 of them, so I kind of know exactly. I got the schematics in my brain. I know exactly how to put these up now, which is awesome. And I can show you guys how to do this. While I'm doing this, I wanted to have a chat with you about our next project here on the Hermitcraft server. And I woke up this morning with a freaking epiphany in my brain. I think I've had a really sweet idea that I think you guys are gonna like, and I wanted to run it past you. Right now, we're going to be working on our base here in the Lush Mesa for the next 10 episodes or so. I want to get my base finished as soon as I can. You know, I'm probably the only hermit on the server right now that has an incomplete base. My base is like 40% done. You know, so many other hermits have these amazing bases that are completely finished. Namely, Iskal85, of course, his base is absolutely immaculate, looking so, so beautiful. And I want to get my base completed, so we're going to be working real hard on getting that jazz done. But in between that work, because it's going to be quite a lot of work, many hours are going to be spent on our base, I want to work on a brand new community build, right? I want to do something for the hermits. When I first joined this server, I built Hermit Ranch, which was like a food farm kind of thing for the hermits. It's where the hermits who were logging onto the server for the first time could go and get all of the food that they might need, right, for the server. And that was really cool. I got like a really cool feeling from doing that. It made me really happy, and I kind of want to do something like that again for the hermits. I'm almost at episode 50 of my own Hermitcraft series, my first series here on the server, and I kind of want to commemorate that by doing something a little bit sweet for my fellow hermits. And I have had a freaking epiphany. So check it out, right? One of the things that I have noticed playing on a server like this is that you very often run out of stuff while you are flying around. Even though we are kind of in the late game of Minecraft on the server, you still run out of jazz. And namely, you run out of stuff like food, you run out of stuff like ender pearls, for example. That's another good example of something that you run dry of on the way. And, you know, it's kind of annoying having to go and get these things all the time. You've got to go to the ender to get the ender pearls. You've got to go, you know, buy some food from the different shops in the Brown District and so on. And there's a lot of other stuff, I suppose, that you also often need, like torches, I guess, is another example. Maybe just building blocks, ladders, buckets of water, all of that sort of stuff, right? You run out of this stuff pretty quickly on a server like this, especially with the Elytras. I mean, you're just flying around like nobody's business, eating and using ender pearls and going absolutely ham all over the place. So I reckon, what about this, guys? What about if we threw up a little something for our hermits where they could recharge the stuff that they need, right? So here's what I'm thinking. I want to throw up a couple of petrol stations around the server. So this petrol station, or gas station, I guess, as you guys call it in America, is a place where the hermits could stop off to restock on the stuff that they need to float around here on the Hermitcraft server, right? So that is kind of the idea that I've had, and this petrol station, I think, should be dotted like all over the server, or not necessarily all over, but there should be like a petrol station in each of the main districts, right? So we would put a petrol station here in the Blue Residential, we'd put a petrol station in the brown shopping, in the purple residential, maybe in the nether hub we would put a petrol station over there. That could be pretty cool. Maybe a petrol station in the end or so. And we'll basically just throw up these petrol stations that we could use, or that the Hermits could use anyway, to restock all of the jazz that they need to play on the server. So that's the plan, and what we will do, of course, is make all the petrol stations look exactly the same, you know, as if it's like a branded petrol station, you know, like a ReNDoG petrol station or something. I don't know, we'll come up with a sweet-ass brand for it. And yeah, wherever the Hermits go, they can be safe in the knowledge that they will be able to recharge their stuff. Of course, it's going to mean that I'm going to have to restock the petrol stations every now and then, which is going to be a little bit of a mission, but that's okay, man. I want to do something for my Hermitcraft community, do something freaking sweet on this server, and I reckon that's going to be a sweet ass project for us, just a little side project, you know. Now guys, I'm going to need your help with this one though, because I'm going to need some ideas for this petrol station. Namely, what are we going to be putting in our petrol station for the Hermits? Ender pearls is, you know, you don't say ender pearls because that's an obvious one. I need some more. I need some more ideas that are not obvious, right? Things that the Hermits might need on a server like this, that is kind of annoying for them to go and collect all the time, but they need all the time, right? Something like that. So guys, get your brains a-ticking, come up with some sweet-ass ideas for the ReNDoG petrol station thingy idea, and let me know in the comment section below what you think we could put in our petrol station. And if you guys come up with some sweet-ass ideas, who knows, man? Maybe the petrol stations will be named after you or something. We'll do something awesome like that. So yeah, sweet, man. I'm super stoked about that. Super excited to get going on that. That should be a lot of fun. And maybe we'll do a bit of that on live stream also. For those of you guys who are maybe new to my Hermitcraft series, I do stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/ReNDoG and yeah, you can come and hang out with me and the other Cyberdogs about three to five times a week, where I stream from the Hermitcraft server, and maybe we can do that project on stream, or a little bit of that project on stream anyway. But yeah, sweet idea, right? I think it's going to be awesome. So check it out, guys. I've made like a nice small little house over here. Very cool. Maybe this is like the house of the cleric that looks after the ruin. That could be pretty cool. And do I have any glass in my inventory? Dang it, where is my freaking stained glass, man? All right, I'm going to have to make a little bit more of this. But I'm very, very happy with how this village has turned out, guys. I think that the color scheme is really nice. I mean, it's... The real challenge of this build was to make this village feel like a Minecraft vanilla village, right? Without making it feel too customized. We could have gone completely crazy on the design, make it look really, really awesome. But I don't know, I kind of like the simplicity of this design. I think it's really cool. And, you know, it's, as you can see, it's very, very simple to throw these little structures up. The awesome bits come in when you just throw in the detail, right? So check it out. Let me just finish off this little skirting. Come on, skirting, behave yourself, please. There we go. So yeah, so check it out, man. This is all I do. Like, I set up the building with the smooth sandstone, and then I just throw in a few of these cracked sandstones here and there, just like this. And maybe we throw in like a couple of ruins, or chiseled redstone rather. There we go. And that creates like a nice little effect on the wall, right? A very simple way to add a bit of detail into it. Looking very good. But yeah, I love it, guys. I think it looks really cool. So this building is going to be completed. Then I want to work on that building over there. And I think I'm going to not work on the fishing hut today. I need to think a little bit more about the fishing hut and exactly how that fishing hut is going to look. We might not even have a fishing hut there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll be just like a little dock or something like that, because I don't know, man. I already feel like, because these buildings are quite orange, I think they are sort of sticking out of the environment quite a lot, and I don't want to make it too brutal here, especially when we are looking from our ReNDoG Hillock house over there. Sorry about that sudden cut, my friends. My phone started ringing, and guess who was on the other end of the line? It was my mama dog. And as you guys should know, when your mama phones, you should always answer the call, because you never know, man. You never know. She might be angry with you, and you do not want to have an angry mama. Am I right? Anyway, I was having a chat with my mama and working on this little thing at the same time. Sorry, mum. I can't stop playing Minecraft when I'm talking to you. I'm listening, I promise. I'm listening, I promise. But anyway, check it out, guys. I'm finishing off this lovely little building. Looking great, right? I do like this sort of miniature version of the big one. I think it looks really cute. And I guess this is going to be the place where the cleric lives, right? The cleric of the ruins. That's a pretty cool little bit of lore there. Let's make for ourselves a couple more doors here too, and then we can finish off this little project once and for all. But yeah, guys, I'm going to carry on finishing off the village. I'll carry on working on the buildings. I'm going to finish off this building up here that's on top of the mountain, and then we'll be able to get a nice view of our Lush Mesa Village from my Hillock home, just to make sure that it's not sticking out too bad, that it's not looking too ugly, and then we can start working on building a few more roofs here in the Lush Mesa biome. It's going to be awesome, man. So guys, I tell you what, I'm going to crack on, play a little bit of Minecraft, turn on some music, and I will see you all on the other side of this kaplam. Welcome back, my cyber diggity dogs. Here we are on top of our roof having a look over the Lush Mesa biome, and I gotta tell you, my friends, we are starting to cook with gas now, baby. Our Lush Mesa Village is looking real good at the end of the digestive tract creek over there. Looking fantastic. I've been working on it for about an hour and a half now. Can't wait to show you guys what I've done to the village. It is looking amazing. But we do need to make sure that the view of the village from our base is looking really good. From up here, it does look like there is definitely something going on over there, doesn't it? That orange does pop out quite a lot from up here. But most importantly, we need to make sure that the view from our balcony looks really good. And from down here, yeah, you can barely see the village, right? It's just there in the distance. Maybe we'll add a couple more trees in this open area, and that'll obscure it a little bit more. I'm really happy with how the village is turning out, guys. It's looking really, really sweet. I'm going to take you guys through some of the changes that I've made to it over the course of the morning, and I think you guys are going to agree, man. The place is looking snazzy. What I've tried to do is create a pathing system through the different buildings. So now when you actually come to the village, you will be able to walk through the village quite normally. So I put up this little building looking really nice. This is just a little miniature one, but as you can see, there is pathing now that joins all of the different buildings, right? So we can come down here into the main building over here, the bedroom building, and we can come through here, and there are paths running all the way through the different buildings. I've added a bunch of beautiful flowers around the place too, some lily pad bridges. I've added some grass and a little bit of sugarcane action around the place, some more cactuses, and the place is really starting to come alive, isn't it? It's really starting to feel like a village, which is amazing. What I would like to do, of course, is get some villagers to populate the place. I'm just worried that they're going to die if we get them in here. We might have to use iron doors to keep them in the houses, or maybe we could fence off the village using fences or something like that to keep the undead hordes from killing our villagers. But yeah, still quite a lot of detail work to do on the village. I'll probably be doing that on camera over the course of the next few episodes, but I'm really happy with how the village has turned out. It is looking really beautiful, and yeah, I think it's exceeding my expectations. I love it. I absolutely love it. But guys, we have got some more work to do in today's episode before we say goodbye, and that is, of course, working on our base. This is something that I really want to get my teeth stuck into over the next 10 episodes, because it has been a while since we've placed some blocks in our own Hermitcraft base. The place is looking real good, but all of the buildings are currently empty except for our storage room and our sort of main lobby area, but we don't even have a bedroom on the server at the moment. And I want to get my base finished. I want to install an enchanting facility. We've got a storage facility. I want to install a smelting facility, a bedroom, you know, a whole bunch of that sweet ass stuff I want to get in this place. And of course, I want to get my map room finished here. The first thing that I want to do today, guys, is get roofs built on top of these remaining structures over here. So I'm going to crack on with that. And I think I'm going to update my map also, because of course this map is quite old right now, and we want to get the map updated so that we can see the village there, right? So that's going to look absolutely awesome. A whole bunch of stuff has happened around here too. Zildjian's been working on his house, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff too. So I'm going to update this map. But before I do that, guys, I wanted to take you through some work that I've done off camera with regards to the tunnels that I have created to connect all of our buildings. Check this place out now, man. We've got another little building over here that we need to finish off. But more importantly, I have managed to connect all of our rooms together with a tunnel connection. Here's the other room here that we need to work on, but check it out, man. This tunnel takes us all the way back down into the original passageways of the Hillock base. This one takes us up into that room over there, and this takes us into this area over here. This is my strip mine, or my old strip mine anyway. But yeah, as you can see, the whole Hillock build, or the whole Hillock base is now connected with tunnels. Those tunnels need a lot of work to be made awesome though, of course, but all of our buildings are connected, which is amazing, and now we just really need to get stuck into actually building and getting this place sorted. So first things first, guys, let's get some freaking roofs in this place. I'm going to start with the map room, and yeah, I'll bring you back when that roof is in place and looking freaking sweet. Cyberdogs, I'm going to be 100% brutally honest with you right now. That map room building is looking absolutely awful. My goodness. It looks totally out of proportion. It looks so janky. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board on this one, I think, my friends. The place is looking terrible. I think this balcony is totally out of place. The roof doesn't really fit correctly. Oh, man. That's going to be a lot of work to undo, but yeah, we cannot leave that room like that. Anyway, guys, welcome back. I've been working hard on the roof foundations for the different rooms in our Hillock base. I've just finished setting up the roof for this building. I finished that map room building, but I am not very happy with it. This roof still needs to be finished off back here also, so we still have a bunch of work to do on these roofs. These roofs take a surprisingly long time to do, guys. I got to tell you, man, one roof takes like, I don't know, half an hour to 45 minutes to do. Not because it's complicated, but just because I make a lot of mistakes and I have to undo them all the time. But yeah, this roof is looking absolutely terrible. I don't know what has gone on with this map room, guys, but we're going to have to do a little bit of work to fix this, because this is cute, but it is freaking wrong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it looks okay in here, but when you look at the map room from outside, it just looks terrible. It looks absolutely awful. That little roof looks really good, though. I like that. That looks nice and cute. Very nice. I need to give it a little bit of a lip here, and I need to finish it off, but that's looking sweet. I've also updated the map. Have a look at this, guys. The map's looking really cool. Now we can see our Lush Mesa Village down here. Looks pretty cool, right? And the updates to the Lush Mesa that I have made also. So yeah, looking really, really nice. We can see a few other updates around the map also. Looking cool. We can see the road that False Symmetry is working on from the White District into the Brown District, I think. Or that is just the White District road, I suppose. That's looking really, really awesome. So yeah, man, our map is looking pretty damn sweet. And I'm very happy with the progress that we made today, guys. I've got a lot of work to do on these roofs. I'm probably going to do quite a lot of it on stream this week. So if you guys want to come and hang out and check that progress out, twitch.tv/ReNDoG TV. That is where it's going to be happening. But guys, I'm super happy with our beautiful Lush Mesa Village. So sweet. A little bit more work to do around here, but I am very pleased with how this bad boy has turned out. Thank you guys so much for the suggestions and for all of the ideas. I hope that you are happy with how it's turned out too. I'm going to say goodbye now, my friends. That's it for today's episode. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, let me know by smacking that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, hit that subscribe button so that you can keep up with this series. And if you're looking for some more Minecraft action, go check out my brand new Season 5 Minecraft Survival series. I just started it about a week or so ago, and it is really starting to kick into full gear. We're having loads and loads of fun on my survival world. Go check that out if you want. I'll stick a link in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for freaking watching, man. It's been ReNDoG playing Minecraft on the Hermitcraft server, and we will smell you all in the next episode.